gosh. Wow.
It's cold.
Wow. It is February 27th. It is one day.
Yes.
One day away from the big day. Away from Lily's birthday. Wow.
It's gonna be 20 tomorrow. I know. I can't believe it.
Alright guys, we gotta get her over to a work program. Then we have some big problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, like debit card fraud. But we'll get into that after we drop off Lil. And you may have noticed I'm actually using the new camera. The Osmo Pocket 3. And last night, instead of going with Best Buy's $129 replacement plan, DJI refresh. Anything happens, they send you a new one. You just pay a deductible of $55. I mean, $35.
What?
Yeah, you pay a deductible of $35. And up front, you pay $55 for 2 years.
Oh, okay.
And it's good for up to 4 replacements over that time.
Oh, okay.
Heck yeah. I'm down with that. It's better than $129.
Yeah.
But guys, let's get going. Let's go have some fun. And let's just relax. Alright. Let's get home. We gotta go pick up the card real quick because we just dropped off Lil. Go to Publix. Get some groceries. Go from there. Wait until 9 o'clock. Yeah. Then the bank opens. I can call them. Get a hold of their fraud department. Or maybe I'll just go over in person. Take care of that. But oh my god. It is just annoying as heck. Aren't you annoyed?
I'm severely annoyed now.
Alright, but first we gotta do something.
Whoa. Kids and their fast electric bikes.
First, we need to get gas. We got 40 miles of range, less than a quarter tank of gas. Let's go ahead and let's do that first.
Yeah.
Because I have face track turned on with it locked on to me. Alright, it is now 7:04. We're back at the home. It is now time to go ahead, go inside, get the food cart because I was in a rush because I woke up late for school.
Sound like you're going to school.
I do. But yes, I woke up late for high school and I forgot to also dye my hair to make myself look younger for high school. There. What?
Nothing. That didn't come off right, man.
What?
Nothing. He's so clueless.
I am. Alright, so now we have to go upstairs, get the card, go ahead, get some more groceries, get some food, go from there. And it turns out the steering wheel that I talked about yesterday with the little shifter and stuff in yesterday's video, well, that Best Buy order, it didn't go through, okay? So it was canceled successfully. But what's weird is that the charge popped up as pending today after the order was canceled. So that's what it was. So it turns out that luckily our debit card was not compromised from online use. So we are good.
Yeah.
On the other hand, Best Buy, charge the card when the order is placed, not a day later. After it canceled.
Yeah. I don't get them at all.
I don't either. Watching my money just slip away. $20, 85 cents, 6.558 gallons. Done. Alright, now we have just a little under 3/4 of a tank of gas. And 218 miles of range. Let's get going. You ready? Alright, let's go into Publix. Let's get some groceries. And let's get something for lunch for later. Folgers Black Silk. And some clubbing coffee. BOGO. Let's do it. I know it's not on buy one get one, but wow, that's a big box of frosted mini wheats.
Size looks the same size as family size. What does it mean? Oh, no. It's actually bigger.
No, it's different. Definitely. But I think I found a cereal for Lil for snack.
What flavor is that, anyway? It doesn't say. I'll go for bananas too fast, so. It's not regular. I know the other ones are.
So adorable.
Treat after she eats. That one broke.
Whatever makes her happy.
Yeah.
If you know me, you know I love hot honey. $117.96. And we are done for the day. Alright, so one of the things that I do realize that I need to order, and something that I actually had on a Sony camera like way back in the day, was a screen protector. I stupidly put it on after I got a scratch on the screen, if you remember.
Oh, yeah.
But ever since then, any camera I want to keep, I've always put a good screen protector on. So I'll go on Amazon later, order one of those. They're like $8 to $10 because it's such a small screen on this little sucker. But yeah, that will definitely be a good investment.
Yes.
You ready to go home?
Yes.
You ready to go ahead and make a breakfast hot pocket for me?
Yep.
Are you ready to make sure it's cold on one end, just like Starbucks, so I get the real Starbucks treatment? You know I'm not going to let them live it down.
They do it every single time, too.
I know, if it was one and one time only, I wouldn't mind so much, but it's like every time. But let's go and get going. I kind of want iced coffee to go with it, though. Let's go over to Dunkin' and go and get a iced coffee black and go from there. And a shaken espresso. You know I gotta get her the shaken espresso. It's like this. You can't buy something for yourself without buying it for the girl next to you. Because she's just gonna take yours anyway. Same thing goes with French fries from McDonald's. You just don't buy a small fry thing and I'm not that hungry. You always gotta buy a medium or large because you know she's gonna want to take some. Even if she says she won't, she still will on the way home. Am I wrong? Exactly. Let's get going over to Dunkin'.
Okay.
With a sausage, egg, and cheese on your choice of bread and a hash brown. We'll be with you in just one moment.
Nothing better than a beautiful black iced coffee from Dunkin'.
Yeah, it is good. Oh, it does taste a little different, though.
No?
No?
No. It's just your taste buds
That's
still.
my other drink.
Alright, it is Hot Pocket time. Hot honey. Wow, still tastes like cardboard. With a little bit of flavoring on the inside. Well, that's interesting. So, I do have these DJI microphones. And I thought, okay, cool. Well, it turns out that if you're going to use one of the external microphones, you cannot use Active Track as well. That's interesting. Alright, so anyway, I went ahead, I just signed off on all the documents for the new tech company that I'm going to be working with for sales for them. And it's definitely going pretty good so far. I start with them on 3rd. I just have so much that I want to get done. But at the same time, I want to go ahead and just clear my head because I got work of my own for Orlando Cyber Guardian, the repair company that I'm going to be doing. Because in all fairness and everything, what I'm going to be making from this new company is going to be a little bit less than what I was making before. So I want to make that up as well. I know that it means I'm going to be working a lot, but at the same time, I gotta do what I gotta do. It's just one of those things. But let's go ahead and let's just get going. Let's go have a little walk. Alright, let's go out and let's just walk around and have some fun somewhere. So basically right now, I am being held up by a couple of things. Sunbiz, which is basically the state of Florida's corporation setup, and that provides the back-end framework for how everything is structured. The other thing that I need to get done is services. I need to create that, flush that out, so that way the website is fully automated and built out. Those are the two things that I have to work on. But I'm going to do that after I go over to Disney Springs. Yes, Disney Springs again. Stretch the legs and just relax. Alright, let's go over to Orange Garage. Let's go ahead and park. And then let's get into Disney Springs. Starting off over in the Orange Garage, level 2, row 12. Right next to where security is. Let's get in here. I will say there is only one slightly annoying thing that I have to say about this camera. Active track. Sometimes it turns on for the face tracking, other times it does not. And that can be annoying, especially when you're trying to get that perfect shot framed up. That's my only annoyance so far. But let's get over here, let's get a lemonade, and let's just have a good day. I do not feel like Everglades donut right now. I need to watch my waist a little bit more. Okay, so
Like and
take a
subscribe.
look now. Now face track is actually working. It's annoying sometimes. But that's my only annoyance about a $700 camera. It's not too bad then. I can live with that. Let's get over here. Because we got a few things that we want to do. First of all, we need to get a good lemonade. I've been craving one. Second of all, we gotta go ahead, go to the Star Wars store, and check out and see what cool stuff I can find for Lil. So I want to find her something cool. Daddy always has a trick up his sleeve. And he never tells Mommy about it. Until the last second. Here we are, Star Wars store. I have a feeling we're gonna find something cool in here for Lil. So there was nothing in there that I really saw that I really wanted to go ahead and buy for Lil. Because the problem is, most of it she already has in some version or another, such as the lightsaber. Because if you remember, I actually had a custom one done for her at Christmas time where I had it perfectly designed for her. So that was fun. Let's keep going. Let's try to find something. Definitely needed to come out and get some exercise in. And there's so much walking distance to do here. It's really nice. And what we need to do is we need to head over that way too.
Why don't you come visit us up here?
And then go over here. Because that's where the lemonade place is, but it's not open just yet. So we have a little bit of time still. It's not that I'm opposed to buying her a $350 lightsaber, because really, this is my kiddo. And if that's what she really wants, I'll buy it for her. I'm not like opposed to doing that at all. But I want to see if there's something else out there that's worth more of the money that she would actually like and enjoy more. Alright, I think that's up Tiffany's alley right there. Iced strawberry dip mocha latte. Next time I come out here, I'm going to have to get tipped that. Espresso, milk, strawberry syrup, dark chocolate sauce, mocha cold foam, and colorful heart sprinkles. Yeah, I'm getting that for tip next time I bring her. On the other hand, that is also where I wanted to take Tiffany sometime, or to paddle fish. However, that might be a little bit more difficult. You see, the problem is Tiffany pretty much doesn't eat seafood at all. And 90% of what's on that menu there is seafood. Except for a couple chicken dishes. So that could be a little bit on the difficult side when it comes to her. Who would have known? I would have gotten the cutest Alaskan girl / Californian that doesn't eat seafood. On the other hand, we do have Uniqlo here as well. And they got cool clothing and stuff too. I love that one. Sorcerer Mickey. Looks so freaking cool. Alright, let's go in the world of Disney and see if we can find something for Lil. Okay, I'm kind of liking that for her right there. The Star Wars embossed sweater. So I know she likes wearing sweaters quite a lot. And with the Star Wars embossed logo, that looks pretty cool. Alright, that shirt looks awesome for Lil. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pair it with a sweater that I found over here. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to get the sweater and we're going to get the shirt. And then we will be good to go. That'd be freaking awesome for her. Alright, so over here they got tons of Loungefly bags. Alright, yes.
You want a match?
Yes.
Cashier number 5, please.
Credit?
So 1, I know Lily loves her sweaters. 2, I know she loves Jack Skellington. And 3, I know she loves bags. So, there you go. Covered all 3 bases. $186, not too bad. And then she'll have her money for tomorrow as well, that she can go ahead and buy at the anime store wherever she wants. Let's get going. Let's go get some lemonade, and let's go ahead and continue our walk. Now that we have continued with our first goal, and that was our main one that we came out for. I've really enjoyed doing little stuff for Lil ever since she was born whenever I could. Just as like a surprise between me and her. It was just one of the things I've always done. I have to admit, it is amazing at how much downtown Disney has transformed into Disney Springs. It's not like the old days where it was a fun, whimsical area. It honestly feels like an outdoor Mont Millennia or like a real upper scale area for shopping. And that is, of course, because you got Lacoste there, you got Sephora. I know you got Mac here, you got Coach. You got all kinds of high-end places over here. What I do like, though, is that even though it's a lot of high-end stuff like Kate Spade, Joe Malone, stuff like that, it is a beautiful walk-in area. So, if you don't have Disney tickets and you live in this area, Orlando, Windermere, Winter Garden, it's definitely a nice area just to come out, walk around, and just have a little free walk in time. Grab yourself a little drink, just relax. That's what I do. But yeah, you can go ahead and get a photo over here. Pretty cool. Another cool area that you can go ahead and go to is the Coca-Cola store and beverage bar right up ahead of us. It is awesome to go ahead and just see everything in there. They got shirts from around the world. And not to mention they have a beautiful balcony area where you can just go ahead and just relax. is definitely a beautiful day out, unlike the last time we came and it was raining and it was miserable. Oh my gosh. I love today. It's definitely days like this that make me love Florida. And that honestly brings me to one of the things is that I don't know if there's a better place out there in the country for me. Because I just love Florida. I love the sunshine. I love the mix of the rain. Yeah, I miss the winter, but I want a vacation in the snow. I don't want to live in the snow. Alright, let's get a drink and let's relax. So one thing that I never noticed is that it's Yasaki by Mitsukoshi. The same store that is actually over there in Epcot in the Japan Pavilion. How cool is that? Truthfully, I've been very, very, very happy with today. How it's been going. Yuzu lemonade with mango poppin' pearls. It doesn't get any better than that. And what I've been really enjoying so far about this camera, and honestly I had one like a year or two ago or so, and I had issues back then with the gimbal, so turned it in for the warranty refund, bought a Mac Mini, because I thought I would be converting the streaming all the time. But the problem with streaming that I found is that I missed the storytelling aspect. And that's what I love about what I'm doing right now in this whole daily micro-family setup. Just a daily episode of a small family. A mom going through changes into a child's adulthood. A dad struggling with the ups and downs of life. And then a teenager going into adulthood that's special needs. All of that while living in Central Florida and trying to maintain some normalcy in a chaotic world, basically. That's what this channel was all about. It wasn't about how to budget money for Disney World. It wasn't tech products, show off. None of that. It was just how a family can manage to get on through ups and downs in a daily world. Not all of it is easy, I'll tell you that. And sometimes it can be very frustrating and stressful. But I wouldn't want it any other way. This is definitely just one beautiful area just to relax in. I love it. So earlier, when I was over at Publix, I told Tiffany, don't worry about dinner. And the reason why is because I'm going to go take Lily over to McDonald's. I'm going to get the kid her favorite meal. I'm going to get her freaking McDonald's chicken nugget Happy Meal that I know she loves. And I'm going to take Tiffany over to Fresh Kitchen. Fresh Kitchen has some wonderful noodle dishes. They got some great citrus chicken and blackened as well. And not to mention the chickpeas are so good. But I'm going to start heading back to the home area. We did what we came for. We walked around. We saw a few things. And we got to get Lily's birthday gift. So let's go ahead and get back home so we can relax a little and get Lily from school, and then I can do some work. One thing I do want to try sometime is a Wetzel pretzel, and I want to try it with Tiffany. Something that I just don't want to do on my own. They're more enjoyable with the one you love. Alright, so here's my plan. I'm going to go home. Tiffany and I, we just got some really, really good turkey. It's from Boar's Head. Have that with some Irish cheddar cheese, a little Dijon mustard, grape poupon. If you know, you know. Wings roll reference. But yeah, go home, relax, enjoy a little sandwich, go get Lily from her high school work program, get some work done after that, then go ahead and get dinner. One thing I definitely do like about the whole gimbal thing is that that's pretty darn good with keeping me in track. Splitsville is a place that I come to actually like, but Tiffany really wasn't too thrilled with. But I want to take Lily in there for bowling sometime too. Alright, so we just got back home and Lily's stuff is in the trunk. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna have a nice sandwich now, relax, and kiss a beautiful girl. Let's get going. I gotta admit, I do love that no matter what, this sucker is keeping me in the center of the shot. I do like that actually. It's a lot of fun. It's pretty cool. The only thing I don't like, okay, is if you have an external microphone, like the DJI Mic Mini, then this system does not work. The whole active track stuff, it doesn't work at all. So that I kind of don't like. And then when they do the Osmo Pocket 4, I hope they fix it. But most importantly, they make it backwards compatible with those microphones too. The Mic 2 and the Mic Mini. Because it would suck to have to go out and buy a whole new set of microphones. That's an Apple thing. DJI, please don't do that. Now there is a light sprinkle coming down. Very light, like a fine mist. And that's the only downside to this gorgeous camera, is that it does not do good with that. Alright. Now I can go ahead, relax, enjoy Tiffany's wonderful sandwich while I go ahead and check on everything. And then, go get Lily. Come here, baby. Make you my most amazing girl. I'm sorry for showing you without makeup.
Yes, you better be.
It will happen again.
Oh, sure will.
Especially if we stay over at a hotel.
Yeah.
Alright, it is now time to go ahead and get Lily from her work program. Let's get going. Alright, it is now 1:42. It is time to go get Lil.
Yeah.
Come back. We'll get some work done. Then we can figure out dinner. Maybe get some chicken nuggets or something from over at Publix or something.
Are you
See what?
serious?
What?
You know I can cook, right?
Alright, fine. Better yet, we'll go ahead and get some pancakes. Get some sausage. Get some eggs.
Ugh.
There we go. That sounds better.
Alright, well, good luck finding the eggs.
Don't worry. There's always Eggland's Best. Or
Actually, I didn't see those there when we were at Publix.
or they always have the white container.
Yeah, I
Like the basic
guess.
ones.
Mm.
You gotta do what you gotta do
You
sometimes.
gotta do sometimes.
Unless there's only quail eggs left.
Ew.
Do you remember that?
They're like little teeny little ones.
Yeah, but back after
have those,
Hurricane
though.
Milton, the only thing that was available in eggs was the little quail eggs.
I don't get what's the point in those. What do you do with them?
Well, I guess you have this thing called a smartphone and you could look it up.
Well, it's not like you could really eat them. They're
Maybe
so
put them onto a tossed
tiny.
salad.
Yeah, I didn't even. Yeah, but you could just make a whole egg, boil it.
Yeah, but what
and
if
cut
you
it
don't
up
want all
and
of
put
that?
it up. I don't get the point of quail eggs. All right, let's go before we're late. Come on, we're
Are
late.
you getting hot?
Actually, we're late. Come on.
Oh, crap. Let's get going.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lil, we're gonna go ahead and get McDonald's for you for dinner, and we're gonna get Fresh Kitchen for Mommy and Daddy. Don't tell Mommy when I open the door, okay?
Stop playing around.
Sorry, my finger slipped.
Yeah, okay. My head tired. What? What happened to me cooking? I told you I was tired of chicken nuggets.
Sweetie,
What?
I'm getting you fresh kitchen.
Oh, that works.
Do you know what the funny part is?
Huh?
I actually decided all this earlier when I was over there at Disney Springs.
Well, then what was the whole point of the other half of that?
Because everybody on the video knew, but you didn't. And I wanted to trick you.
It's not my fault I don't watch videos all the time.
Baby, it was recorded today. How could you watch it
Oh,
today?
okay. I thought you were saying yesterday.
Hold on.
I was a little hot.
Sweetie,
I've been doing too much today that my brain is not working.
Alright, so now we are home. But we cannot get to work just yet. We gotta go back out. You and I do. And it's to correct the mistake from yesterday. I need to return. Well, it was under my desk earlier before Tiffany vacuumed cleaned while I was gone. But I gotta return that Osmo Mobile 7P thing. And get that taken care of. I should have brought that with when I was picking up Lily. I didn't even think about it. That's alright. Let's go ahead and get that taken back over to Best Buy and be done. Because truthfully, after spending a day with you like this on the Osmo Pocket, I'm preferring it more. Alright, let's go ahead and get the Osmo Mobile 7P back to Best Buy so we can get the money back for it. Alright, let's get in the Best Buy. Let's go ahead and get this returned and let's get home. Alright, so we just got that return done. The money for that steering wheel idea will fall off and then we are good to go. Honestly, I love the Best Buy here. They're freaking awesome and everybody treats me good. It's one of the things I love about the Winter Garden Village here. Is that it is such a nice area to go and shop around and just hang out too. Like Tiffany and Lil, they can come over here, they can walk around, just relax, and I can do my thing too of getting work done. And we all have maybe like 20 minutes away, 10 minutes. Not bad. Alright, let's go ahead, let's get back home. Also, I gotta go ahead and order a screen protector for you because I really feel nervous about it right now. But let's get going. The one other thing that I would love to buy for this is like a mounting cage right here where I can go ahead and just set it and then just have it pointed toward me and lock onto my face while I'm doing my narrations. And then when I want, just hit the flip around, record for like a minute or two of my drive-in, and there we go. That's also what I'm thinking about too. Alright, let's go get dinner now. After all, it is now 4:59. So let's eat dinner. Still, it's hard to believe that our little girl is gonna be 20 years old tomorrow.
Yes.
My, how the time has flown by. Too quickly.
Absolutely freaking too quickly. I feel like I spent my 20s just trying to recover from, unfortunately, having her. And my 30s finally freaking getting better, but now she's older and I feel like I missed out on too much.
Oh no. Yeah, I
don't know
think
what
that
it
every
is.
parent does.
I'm pretty sure it is every parent's issue, but she was my only baby. I didn't get the
know.
chance with any others either, too. Now she's 20, and it's just hard.
Let's just enjoy tomorrow. Let's give her an amazing day.
I hope we do.
Oh, we will.
I think she's gonna like what she gets.
I'm sure she will. You've done amazing.
We found some pretty cool stuff, didn't we?
Yes, you did. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get going. We got a lot to do in little time.
Yes.
All right, let's go in the fresh kitchen. Let's get our dinner. And then let's go to McDonald's and get Lil's. Let's get going. All right. Now we have our dinner. And we can go ahead and go on to McDonald's and get Lil's.
Yes.
You like the light blinding you?
Very much.
Good.
I forgot my sunglasses.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's get going. All right. Thank you so much for being with today. Let me see here. It's 6:07. It is now time to go ahead and end the day. It's been a great day so far. We did a lot, you and I. But now, I need to edit this, get some sleep, and get myself ready for a wonderful, beautiful girl's birthday tomorrow. Absolutely the most amazing daughter I could have ever thought of ever having. She never seems to stop amazing me. And honestly, I couldn't be any happier. But guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you had a great day. And the Osmo Pocket 3 held up all day. Pretty darn good too. I'm happy with it. But it is now time to get ready and end the day. So I hope you have a good night. Thank you so much for being with. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Lily's birthday. Thank you.